next portion of our meeting is the knowledge sharing. 2 weeks ago we had someone that came and shared with us, we had a speaker that shared with us the importance of LinkedIn and how to use your LinkedIn network as a secondary network to what we're doing here. Today what we want to discuss, and this actually leads into our power networking session, is I want you to think about, and we're going to discuss that now around the table, what do you need to teach me to refer you to more people? So is there something specific within your industry that I need to listen out for, that I need to keep my ears on the eyes, my ears on the ground, my eyes open, to enable me to give you more referrals? So we're going to go around the table, and so give each one right about a minute to just say, this is in short, listen for these keywords or these problems that people normally discuss, whether it's around a dry fire or next to the rugby field or wherever you meet people outside of this room here. What issues do they discuss with you that come up in conversation? Luan wants to start, so go ahead.
Alright, I'm looking for builders, estate agents, and developers. So that's what I'm looking for. And also, if someone sells their house, please listen out for the COC, Certificate of Compliance, that needs to be done. Because when you sell a house, you need a Certificate of Compliance. And yeah, if someone is building at the house, extending their house, please listen out for me for that. Thank you.
I would prefer it to be English, however. You know, I'm going to post this on YouTube anyhow. Please. Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Dan moet YouTube maar begin leer Afrikaans praat ook.
Net proper Engels praten.
Yeah. Awesome. The guy is styling his hair with electricity.
We will do it on volunteer basis. So anybody that wants to come next. Om te zeggen wat ze weten in order to.
By all means, guys, I want to start by saying there's a confusion between what a debt collector does compared to what a debt counselor does. Invariably, people hear the word debt and then they think, oh, collector. Okay? Actually, the debt counselor keeps the debt collector away. See that? The debt counselor intercedes, comes in between the credit provider and the individual, and keeps by using the National Credit Act, keeps the debt collector away. Having said that, let me say, what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for the person that is experiencing this high stress problem, that their eyes are bulging out. And how do you look for that person? Well, when you sit down at a table, or in your church, or with your friends, and you hear keywords like retrenchment, or medical savings plan has been exhausted, or divorce, all of those are signals of a big change in the financial circumstances of that person. Guaranteed they're going to be one of the 40% of individuals in this country that are severely indebted. I can help. Okay? So their job is to tell me the dark cloud. My job is to find the silver lining. Because every dark cloud has a silver lining. That's my story in short. A debt counselor is there to assist the individual to lower the stress so that the eyes don't bulge out like that anymore. Thank you.
I'm looking for properties and specifically property owners that are looking to sell. Now, life circumstances indicate a motivator for them to sell, and these are the things that you could look out. Is when people are getting divorced, there's normally an urge or a motivating factor to sell. When there is a baby that's born in the family, they might need more space, so they want to upgrade. relocating from one area to another is going to be pushed to sell their property. And then, financial situations that change, either on the upside where they have got the finances to go bigger or to improve and upgrade, or financial situation that happens where they are forced to downgrade. So those are things that would motivate people to sell, and that's what I would like you guys to look for.
So there's a misperception in our industry where, specifically in the commercial division, where people, you go to the landlord and the landlord says, listen, I want 10,000 Rand or 20,000 Rand or 100,000 Rand for this premises per month on a rental basis. Then they think that us as brokers go out and actually lift the price to 150, 50% on or 10% on, whatever the case may be, and hence we then advertise it for a higher amount than actually what the landlord wants. And the perception is out there that the layman or the tenant is actually paying more than he was supposed to pay, and we are making money each and every month out of that transaction. That's not the case. We list the price for the asking price that the landlord wants to achieve. So if he wants 10,000 Rand per month for his premises, we list it for 10,000 Rand per month for his premises. The landlord pays our commission on the first month rental or on a lower rate, depending on what the structure is in the negotiation procedure was in the past. I'm not knocking other agents, but that is the misperception. Sometimes happen that they do lift it because they feel that they can actually gain more for their premises for the landlord, but then the coaching wasn't and the product wasn't looked at in a good way. So what I'm looking for is when people want to relocate or want to upgrade in their business or want to downgrade in their business, specifically now with the financial situation that's currently in the market, there is a feeling that people are looking to take smaller space than rather go for the bigger space because they're uncertain of what's currently happening in the country. We give the best price for you that the landlord will accept. And there's nothing, I always say, the answer will always be no if you don't ask. So if you want to make an offer for a lesser amount, that's fine. We will always ask them. So that's what I'm looking for.
Great.
So I specialize in renovations, alterations and additions, or remodeling, also known in the residential area. But we also work in office blocks. I can put up drywalling, extended ceilings, any type of isolation. We can do plumbing, electrical, and so on as well. So for me to say who I need or my perfect clients is rather to say what my perfect clients want. And at the end of the day, it's about service, like George, like you guys, also like Clayton and you guys. It's service, it's reliability, and it's also to have a reputable company that you can hold accountable if anything goes wrong, which we all know in construction, it doesn't always go 100%. Or very little of the time it does go not 100%. So you need somebody that's a phone call away that can assist you with the problems and actually give you solutions when the problems occur. And that's me. So the reason why I started this company is because I was a facilities manager for almost 3 years after I came out of the security industry. And I saw the gap in the market, and that's what I ask myself on a weekly basis, if not daily, is what makes me different from all the other contractors out there. And the answer is that it's affordability, reliability, and service quality and excellence is definitely it.
Yeah.
So I need people in the residential market, your friend, your family member, property agents, property managers, and so on, that need somebody in that bracket. That doesn't always go for, buying cheap is also more expensive, but that's where I come in with my materials. I buy directly from the suppliers. That makes me very competitive in the market. So that's what I'm looking for. And thank you for your time.
you don't have to send your receptionist out to buy your coffee, tea, toilet paper, those kind of things. New developments in building areas, new kitchen going into restaurants, that type of business we're looking for.
Corporate environments, new buildings going up, every floor's got to be kitted out, we do that. Restaurants, most of the franchise will go through the franchisor, but we can still participate with some of the guys with the Greeks all do business together. Smaller independent guys like this, anyone looking to replace their crockery, cutlery, glassware, we do all of that. So as I say, there's a hell of a lot we do. Our market's very open. So, but the new developments, and as I say, the churches and the schools, that's the starting point. As I say, that we can get in there, they all need to consume. So it's very much a supply of product coming in on the one side of that. And then we'll get to a lot of the other stuff when we meet you guys further and all the other stuff we do. We also into security, so I'll have a chat to those guys. We do big military spec stuff for arms corps and all that. But those are my businesses. We're talking about just the catering business. But literally every person sitting here is one of our customers. In the next 6 months, you'll all become our customers. Because why would you go to Pick and Pay or Spar or Check? Because I can give it to you a 20% saving. So that's where it's going to get to. It's about how we can save the consumer cash. We still make a profit. Mustn't be scared to make profit, but in turn add value to your lives. So yeah, please, there's plenty of developments out there.
Yeah, funny.
I'm interested in anybody looking for, not only for tyres, I mean we're in the tyre industry, but for people to manage their fleets, to give them the right advice. I'm talking from a business owner that only maybe got one vehicle or maybe 20. The value proposition that I offer is that I service our whole business. So whether it's the CEO or the tea lady, they all get exactly the same benefits. I mean, we're a business, and we all need to make a living out of this. But what we want to do is we want to build a relationship. We want to engage with the client where I can make money out of you, but over a long period of time. So obviously, I'm confident to say that our pricing structure that we got in term as is better than the majority of people out there. I would say we're probably in the top 5% in terms of different brands in terms of pricing. And then also the IQ as an initiative of a free tyre assurance. So any damage to a tyre which you have bought from us and we have registered for you, we'll give you credit for the life that's left on the tyre. I mean, if you're a business owner and you spend money on tyres repetitively, it's actually a no-brainer. You'll definitely save money. And then also we want to build relationships. I mean, I'm not selling tyres. I'm in the safety business. Families is on the road. A lot of people don't understand like that. So that's the things that we treasure. If a client is there, it's not just about putting tyres. To make sure that we give them the right advice, even if it's out of our spec. We do alignment and see there's an oil leak or something is wrong. We'll inform clients and we'll refer them to credible people. So that is our heart, that's our goal. We also got a drive to be very involved in the community. I've engaged with a lot of schools. I'm an ex-school master, so I know a lot of the people in the area. And the whole idea is that this is where my business is, and that's where I need to spend time and energy. Thank you.
So I'm looking for just not, like I said earlier, just not selling vehicles. We're buying vehicles as well, and there's a lot of competition out there, big oaks there outside. But I promise you, there's no service at all. There's some of the gentlemen on the table that knows me from the vehicle industry. So I just don't want to sell. Also, I will give advice. I will help with car registration. It's nothing to do with me, but if you need assistance with car registration or like I said, the private you want to buy your father's 2008 Fortuner with 50,000 kilometers on the clock, you want to keep it because you want to get rid of it, please, and you need assistance in finance, please, I can assist with that. So if you know of someone that wants to buy a vehicle from a friend, I can assist with that. We can do the road movie, send it to DECRA. We do the registration, we help with the financing, etc., etc. So, yeah, like I said, we are there to give service, not only after service as well. There's no after service. There is some in a market that say there's no after sales and after services in the motor industry. I promise you, I really try my best to do the best to give after sales. So yeah, that's what you need to listen to, and I promise you they will be happy. And it's not like the old days. They say no, the crooks. There is that still, but I promise you, we really try to help, go out and try my best. Even buying, I just went down to a customer that wanted to sell a vehicle in Amanzimtoti. I myself personally flew down and looked, watched the car, and the car was in immaculate condition. I paid it and I drove it back myself. So I'm everywhere in South Africa, anywhere I can go out and do business. Okay.
John, I can vouch. I think I bought 5 cars, 6 cars maybe from Stefan over the last 3 or 4 years. After service is great. My vehicle is currently at Auto Invest being serviced, so they also have a service center where you can send your vehicle every 10 or 15,000 kilometers. Yeah, service is excellent. Let me start. I'll start with legal fees. Legal fees can be anything from 1,500 Rand an hour to 4,000 Rand an hour. So what we basically do is we save you on costs. If you're a small business owner, medium or large business owner, employing 1 to 1,000 employees, at some stage you will incur HR or IR related problems. Clients normally approach me when they already have a problem. They either have a CCMA matter coming, your risk test 12 to 24 months of that guy's salary, or they need to retrench, or I think the worst case scenario is probably when they get you and say, listen, we've got 50 employees, 48 of them joined the union, what now? So we assist on a retainer basis, so it's a sort of insurance. First of all, you're paying way less than your ad hoc services, because it says between 1,500 and 4,000 Rand an hour. We pay a monthly retainer as an employer, and you're insured. If you've got any issue related to HR, IR, dismissals, grievances, CCMA, labour court matters, we assist you 24 hours a day. We've got various personnel with vast experience within the industry, and telephonic advice, email advice, consultations. We will attend at the various institutions. So yeah, the aim is basically to save your money and good service. For the individual out there also, if you're a senior employee, you've got problems, you've been charged with something, you feel that you're not guilty of what you're charged for, I will gladly advise and assist in either disciplinary hearing, arrangement consultations, and so forth.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, on or off the record, I think that everybody here has got a passion from what they do. From what I can hear, as each one speaks their hearts, I can hear that you guys are all involved in your businesses, and so are we. We hands-on people, deal with customers day in and day out, and the type of people that we're looking for. Look, not necessarily the ones we are looking for, but that's the ones that we end up with, are those that have already been done in the security industry, where they expected something, they got something else, or now they have a problem that they cannot solve and nobody can solve that for them. That's where we come in and we help them get over that issue. And once we do, they stick with us because they know the type of people that we are. So we're passionate about what we do. We're very knowledgeable, and we really love what we do. And today, like that gentleman was saying, technology is evolving so quickly. People cannot keep up with everything that's available. You can replace guards with security cameras or sensors, etc., which in a way, it's taking away people's jobs. But on the other hand, they're employed in a different side of the industry. And it's a fast-growing industry. As things get bad, we tend to flourish. Obviously, you know why. People need more security. So we're looking for those people who are looking for peace of mind We actually sell peace of mind. That's what we do, and we do it with passion.
Your target audience mainly business or residential, or is there a mix?
There's a mix. We target everybody, and for instance, let's say that we had contractors here that are involved in security. We don't necessarily go out and install, but we'll go and survey, see what needs to be done, and then we'll contact the person. This is what we already do. We contact a person that's knowledgeable in that field, that we trust, which is a difficult thing. We're sitting around the table here discussing, what we can do, but the proof is in the pudding. We have to see what the person can really accomplish at the end of the day, and if the service is there. And if it's there, then gladly, that's what we do. We refer our work to other people. We don't get involved in the installation itself. We make sure that it takes place according to specification. And the client, if the installation is not done according to specification, it's on us, because we referred the client. So it's a little bit of a difficult thing to refer work to somebody else, because you have to be sure. But trust grows with time. We give our clients something small and we see how it goes, and if they do it well, then we move to the next phase and we give them something bigger. And we do have a few guys that are really good at what they do, there's a saying, let me see if I can say it properly, that the sweetness of the cheap price is long forgotten, after the saying is not, I'm not saying 100%, but basically a good price in the beginning doesn't really work out in the end when it doesn't work. You've long forgotten that price.
Bargain still costs money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we see that a lot. And it's all about knowledge.
Absolutely.
In what you're doing. So we're in that field of security, and there's guys here that do renovations and things like that, and this is an additional field that you can enter into, but you've got to do your work well. If you do it well, we'll pass work on. That's what we do, really.
Thank you, George.
Life-changing events, buying new houses, if you get married, divorced, retrenched, going on to retirement, starting a new job, swapping jobs. So everybody that's got an event that changes something in their life, I can actually sit with and look at their financial planning. I don't sell off everything, but I help people to have a look at their finances for the future. And that's basically it. On the business side, very important, make sure there's buy-sell agreements in place. So if you die, your business can still continue and the family can get value out of it. We're looking at key man insurance to make sure that if you've got an employee that is very important to you, if something happens, your business will suffer a loss. And it's just basically to cover that loss and to make sure that your business can continue. And then we can also look at employee benefits for small companies to huge companies. Then Liberty is quite a big company that deals with a lot of employee benefits. I can basically help everybody, and I just need to get hold of them and have a chat to them. Family, friends, suppliers, bosses, anybody that you can think of that can basically benefit from my services, I would like their names. And it's a free, basically financial planning session I do with them, and I really look after the people I deal with.
Thank you so much, Donnie.